I'm Howard Roberts. I'm the Dean of the Coleman College of Business here at the University of Pikeville. I'm a native of Pikeville, so I've spent my life and my career in this community and pretty much my entire life on this campus. I can't recall a point in my life that UPIKE didn't impact me some way, and I became involved with the University of Pikeville when I graduated from high school. I chose to go to what was then Pikeville College because I wanted to stay home. And I came to Pikeville College and had a wonderful experience that first year. I wasn't sure if I was going to transfer, but I had considered it. The second year, I decided I wanted to stay and spend another year on this campus, and after that, I was sold. So I graduated from here, and then I went to graduate school. I worked away from this area, out of the region. When I finished my master's degree, I went to work for Monsanto Chemical Company, which is based in St. Louis. And I was a cost analyst because my background is in accounting. And I worked for Monsanto for a couple of years, and then I was provided an opportunity to come back to Eastern Kentucky to work in the energy sector. And I worked in the coal business for a few years as an accountant. And I had an opportunity to join the faculty at Pikeville College as an accounting instructor and had a wonderful experience when I started teaching. I enjoyed it very much, and so I've continued to teach and then moved into administration and in my current role as Dean of the Coleman College of Business. UPIKE has changed drastically in recent years, but over a several-year period, as has the town of Pikeville, and our region has changed as well. And there are many factors that have contributed to that. I often tell people when they ask, how are things in Pikeville, or how are things on campus? In many ways, we're the same. We are still a small, liberal arts, church-affiliated school, and our faculty care about the students. And we want our students to have a safe environment. We appreciate our donors who have had careers that have allowed them to be very generous with their financial gifts and gifts of their time to the institution. And it's important for us to be good stewards of those gifts. So in many ways, the institution hasn't changed, but we have changed. And we've changed our appearance, and we've changed in name, and we've changed with the times because we continue to want and strive to offer quality educations to the people of this region. And that's what's important. That is our mission, is to serve our region. And as an institution, that's how UPIKE has changed. It's really been in the services that have been offered. Clearly, new buildings have been constructed, and a new building now. It's interesting that the Coleman College of Business is located in the Academy building because the Academy building is the very first building of what is now the University of Pikeville. Many people don't realize that this institution did not begin on the hill as we would typically acknowledge. This building was built in 1889, and the bricks that are used in this building were made on this site, because the river was right behind the building at that time, and volunteers and employees of the institution made bricks and constructed this building. So it's really a very interesting experience to see now that we have reoccupied this building and to use it in a much different way, but yet very much the same way, that we're continuing to educate people of the region and beyond, but so different now because we have technology, and we have the online classes, and we have students who are much different than previously. UPIKE is highly respected as an institution. When I travel, people always are amazed at what's going on in Pikeville and what's going on this campus, and they will ask me, how are you doing that? How are these good things occurring in Pikeville? And it's because we've had some visionary leaders who were willing to take the initiative to move boldly into the future. such as creating medical school, creating the Kentucky College of Optometry, to create the Coleman College of Business and the other colleges that have been created in recent years. That's a very bold move for a small private liberal arts college based in Central Appalachia. But with good vision and good leadership, this institution has been able to do that. The Coleman College of Business was a vision of the institution and looking forward to the future. And actually the first real step in creating the College of Business was creating graduate programs. Governor Paul Patton and I had a discussion one day, and he asked if I felt we could move forward with a master's degree program in business administration, which we typically refer to as the MBA. And I felt very strongly that we could, and I was excited about the opportunity to look into creating master's degree programs on this campus because there were none. And with some hard work and some very positive attitudes, we persevered and we created the master's degree program in business administration. That first class was admitted in the fall of 2011, and they graduated in May of 2013. In July of 2013, the Coleman College of Business was created. And we are very grateful to Mr. Berlin Coleman and his wife, Jean, his late wife, Jean Coleman. The Colemans are very civic-minded people. And Mr. Coleman was a successful entrepreneur and also the president of Community Trust Bank for many years. And he valued the education that was provided by the University of Pikeville, and he believes in our mission. And he has served this institution as a trustee for a number of years. And Mr. Coleman realized that if this institution was truly going to move forward and become a university, we also needed to make some changes, and one being to shape our academic programs a little differently. So he was very generous in making a gift of $1 million to the Coleman College of Business. Actually, he did not want his name used. He's a very private individual, but we convinced him that was the right thing to do, and that created the Coleman College of Business. Mrs. Coleman was a teacher in Pike County and in the Pikeville Independent School System, and she actually taught in this building, taught 5th grade here for many years when this was a public school. So it was through their gift that helped to launch this program, and then through visionary leadership from the trustees and the administration of the institution. The impact that this school, the College of Business, has had on the university has been very positive. Business students who attend UPIKE like having the sense of identity that they have as a separate college under the banner of the university. And they really enjoy having this building because in this building it gives them some distinction and some identity. All of the business faculty at UPIKE have offices in the Academy building. Our classes are taught here. It's widely used for a number of ways to support business education. But I think primarily the real impact that this school has had is an identity towards the future. And it's an identity towards a strong academic program that works in conjunction with the university to strengthen the entire institution. The mission of the College of Business is very important because we serve the students at the University of Pikeville to provide business education in an academic sense, but we serve the region as a source of business advice and consultation. We want to be viewed as the leading business program and the leading source for businesses to turn to for employees and for employee training and for resources that they might need, we want them to think of the University of Pikeville and the Coleman College of Business. I would encourage students who are interested in studying business to come to the Coleman College of Business, to come and give us some consideration. And that's for several reasons. We strive to provide quality education, and we have evidence that we are doing that. For example, we have a program known as Phi Beta Lambda. We refer to it typically as PBL. It's a business organization that is a national organization based in the Washington, D.C. area. We have a chapter of that on this campus, and our students compete in academic events with other colleges and universities in Kentucky each spring. And our students always perform well in those events. Last year, for example, we had 17 awards, academic awards, presented to UPIKE students, meaning they placed either first or second in the state of Kentucky on academic exams, ranging from accounting to business law to marketing to management. And that was the largest number of awards won by any college or university in the state of Kentucky. Our accounting students competed in the PEAK competition, P-E-A-K, which stands for Promoting the Education of Accounting in Kentucky. And that acronym is used to promote accounting education. But the Kentucky Society of CPAs hosts this program each year, and it's an academic competition as well. Any school with an accounting program can enter that event, and the University of Pikeville accounting students won first in the state. Then in the final, there were 3 schools remaining, 1 private school, 1 state school, and then the University of Pikeville, and we won first place in the state in that accounting competition. Our business students also developed business plans, and they assume the role that they are ready to launch a business. And we have a team of students who are science majors and business majors. They developed a company known as RhizoFeed. They have developed a supplement to poultry feed to be used in that industry. All of that research has been conducted on this campus, and that business plan has been entered in 5 competitions. Those students have won first place in every competition, including the most recent win in Canada in an international competition. So I would encourage a student to consider UPIKE because we have the resources, we have the talented faculty, and we have the commitment to providing a quality education, and we've proven that both on the state, national, and international level that our students can be competitive and they can succeed with the business education they're receiving here. The one thing I would want students to leave this program with is the confidence that they can compete with other graduates from other business programs anywhere. And by giving them these experiential learning opportunities to attend conferences and to travel to compete academically, they can become confident that their education here is allowing them to compete in a global business environment.